Have you ever been in a situation where you didn't feel good enough, smart enough, or up to the challenge? Or is there something you haven't done, tried, or said because you're afraid? For most of us, or all of us at some point, the answer to these questions is a resounding yes. And if that's the case, let me introduce you to Heather Monahan. Heather's new book, Confidence Creator, launched #1 on Amazon Business and has now been featured on CNN, Home and Family, Business News Daily, USA Today, Fortune, and many more. After a successful 20-year career in media and reaching the elite C-suite, her unexpected termination provided a rare opportunity to peel back the layers of what creates and destroys personal confidence. Today, she provides companies and audiences with much-needed tips, techniques, and insights into building an unshakable level of confidence both in and out of the workplace. She does this for all types of organizations, including the WNBA, Royal Caribbean, Bacardi, and iHeartMedia. But it doesn't matter the audience because every organization has people who struggle with self-doubt and insecurity. And what you need is to unlock the untapped potential within your team or yourself, because confidence is the one thing that will change everything.
To say Heather was wonderful at our Las Vegas Aces Women Inspiring Women event would be an understatement. Heather's passion for helping others build confidence through sharing her own experiences and stories was empowering. Not to mention her zest for life is contagious. Women and men can all walk away from one of Heather's speaking events with new perspectives and on a path to a better, stronger version of themselves. We're proud to have had her be a part of our event.
As part of the committee of the Network of Women at Royal Caribbean Cruises Limited, we've been able to bring in great female speakers to the company to empower all of our members. And we truly believed Heather would be an amazing addition to the lineup. We were so right. She brought such amazing energy to the room and was able to inspire all of us in a truly fantastic way. Her story was shared with such genuine authenticity and engaging charisma that we were all able to connect at times with her journey and advice. Seeing how everyone left the room completely motivated and empowered just made this an amazing event and overall experience. We can't wait to have Heather come back and continue inspiring us all.
I want every single person in this room to know something. I have not been confident my whole life, although I stand here today feeling very confident right now. And I want you to know, no matter where you are in your career and your personal life, you can make major changes in a very short period of time. And you can go from being a radio person to being an author literally overnight. Within 1 year, so much has changed for me. And I want, if nothing else from this talk today, I want everybody to feel hopeful that wherever you are in charge of it, and you can create some very positive change if you choose to. And it took so long for me to realize what it takes to actually get confident. Because becoming confident has happened for me in the past year and a half of my life. It's been the biggest game changer. It's allowed me to step into my power that I never knew I had. And it's allowed me to be the most real, authentic version of who I am. So authentic, I have no problem telling you right now, my feet stink. I knew you would think that's funny, right? Because you look at this picture of this girl and you create this whole story about her, and she's so wonderful, and she doesn't have problems like I do. Oh, hell yeah. I broke my tooth last week. My feet smell horrible. My fiance yells at me about it all the time. I am like normal train wreck person, just like you. But it takes so much confidence to own that. And we live in a world that is so fake. And I am so sick of the fake filters and fake media news and fake stories and fake smiles. It makes me sick because I found a way to break through. And I say that, but like I told you, I used to sign up for that whole program, and I signed up and it paid off and it worked for me. However, I was sick of signing up for it, and I was willing to take a chance on me. And I learned a number of things that I want to share with you. And my book will showcase 43 different items, tactics, and strategies for you that you can apply to your life if you're looking to build confidence. And frankly, I don't know anyone that isn't looking to build confidence, myself included. I fired a negative person from my life that was trying to hold me back that day. I didn't know it that day. She thought she fired me, but I fired her from my life. And firing negative people from your life is the single strongest, most powerful thing that you can do to build confidence in any moment. So for whoever out there has that boyfriend that talks down to you, belittles you, or that friend that gives you those unaccepting looks, fire that person today and watch how you take off. It was unbelievable for me. The moment that negativity was gone from my life, positive people started showing up. I have an 11-year-old. You guys have kids, they watch YouTube, right? So I'm always trying to see, what is he watching when I'm not around? So he goes to bed and I stalk his YouTube. So I'm stalking, that's great parenting. And so I'm stalking my kid on his YouTube. And all of a sudden, YouTube starts serving me these videos. And it's David Letterman and Eddie Murphy. Hopefully someone is my age here so they know who Eddie Murphy is. Okay, so to me, Eddie Murphy is like amazing and so confident. And I watched the first time he was ever on David Letterman, and he had a nerdy sweater, and he was sweating, and he looked so nervous. And I thought to myself, oh, God, he looks terrible, what a loser. Because that's what we all do to people, right? So I'm like, oh my God, it's embarrassing. Well, YouTube kept feeding me videos, and then I became my child. I sat in front of YouTube for like an hour and a half. And it kept feeding me Eddie Murphy and David Letterman over a decade. And I watched his progress. And I watched each episode as he practiced, as he built his confidence muscle, how much better he got and more confident he got. And he stopped sweating, and he started dressing cooler, and he started owning who he was, and he started rocking his swag, and I was so excited, and I was freaking out. And after I did that, I thought, I'm gonna go look at me 10, 20 years ago and see, how was I when I used to speak? How was I when I thought I was so great? And I looked back and I thought, loser, what is she doing? You can see me reading from some machine, and I thought I was so good. But the amazing thing that this moment did for me was it taught me, no matter who you are and no matter who you have on a pedestal, we all struggle with confidence. However, on this day, Kendall Jenner decided to run on the treadmill next to me. So as you can imagine, when you're 43 and a mom, and you're not feeling your best self, you start comparing yourself to Kendall Jenner, which is a losing proposition, right? There's no reason why I should do that. What I did and what I decided was, if I have to unfollow people on social media because I'm comparing myself to them, I'm unfollowing them. If I have to separate myself from people because I'm so fixated on what they're doing better than me, I need to take a step back and look at what my unique superpowers are and what makes me unique, why I'm valuable. Because I started thinking, well, she's never created a baby. I sure did. All right, that's pretty cool. Well, you know what? She never ran a publicly traded company. So I started thinking about, you know what? She's great in her regard, and I'm great in mine. And creating that distance and creating that separation and really appreciating you for who you are. There is no one just like you. And owning that that is your superpower, that you are enough and you are special in your own right, and allowing that person to fall off your feed, to unfollow that person and create that separation, that is a surefire way to build confidence, because we never know what strange things are going on in someone else's life, and you never get the whole story.
Amazing talk yesterday by Heather Monahan, author of Confidence Creator. She was inspiring, funny, honest, vulnerable, and above all, confident. Heather joined Horizon Media as part of our Limitless program, which is focused on helping Horizon women reveal, explore, hone, and expand their own leadership potential. The Limitless Speaker Series is one element of this comprehensive initiative.
We had Heather as a keynote speaker at a corporate women empowerment event with 400 plus people, Heather shared her very real stories and lessons, and her keynote was inspiring, hilarious, and engaging. She had our audience laughing, identifying, and invigorated. Heather's energy, realness, and magnetic personality were the perfect recipe for our theme of be bold, be brave, be you. Hope to hear her again next year.